On the other side, Kadan and the others began to think of any way to escape. Suddenly they remembered that the zombies were very sensitive to sound, so an idea came to him. Suddenly he remembered the police had previously confiscated a large quantity of fireworks. Quickly, Ashan lit a rocket firework, and indeed all the zombies ran towards the sound. There were motorcycles parked nearby. The three entered the weapons room and armed themselves completely. Ashan loved shooting games, so he understood weapons well. Then the three took the fireworks, quietly opened the hall door, and as soon as Ashan threw a firework outside, the strong explosions and the glow of the fire attracted all the zombies towards them. The plan succeeded, and now they had a chance to escape. Then the three took their weapons and ran out of the police station, but there were some scattered zombies blocking the way. Instinctively, Ashan raised his gun and fired. The echo of the strong explosion attracted all the scattered zombies back, and now there was no way to escape. Then the three hid behind riot shields. Ashan and Kadan fired with all their might, but quickly ran out of bullets, and the zombie horde grew larger and larger from every direction. In that moment of despair, suddenly there was lightning in the sky, and in the blink of an eye, heavy rain began to fall. With the first drops of rain, all the zombies suddenly stopped, as if someone had frozen their movement. They remained standing in their places, completely dormant and motionless. On the other side, Lena and her group were frightened and startled by a loud explosion. The sound was actually Lodi, who had become a zombie, dragging an iron rod and banging it against the wall. The blow shook the whole house, and the zombies around him were alerted by the sound. But then the same heavy rain made everything calm. Lena realized this was the best chance to escape. She started the motorcycle with Zhao Li and the little boy, but suddenly Lodi, now a zombie, broke the iron door. The three screamed together and pressed the gas pedal to the max, managing to escape the wooden house. At the same time, Losange and her colleagues were still running, making their way through the zombie horde. But the rain stopped as quickly as it had started. As soon as the rain stopped, Ashan and Kadan were trapped by zombies. They were wearing bulletproof jackets, so they shouted to Losange, telling her, "Start the car and run!" Both screamed and made loud noises to draw the zombies' attention towards themselves. When Losange ran away, the two were forced to run back inside the police station. Losange ran at top speed and reached her truck, but suddenly realized she didn't know how to drive. She tried several times, but the engine wouldn't start. At the same time, Lena and her team arrived on their electric bikes from afar. Losange saw them and quickly honked the car horn to signal that she was there. Now they were about to meet again. The zombies were running toward the three, going crazy. At that moment, Losange quickly lit fireworks, which finally drew the zombies away. After a long day of running and exhaustion, Losange finally met her son, but mother and son didn't have time to talk properly before another zombie horde started to gather around them. They all quickly hid inside the truck cabin. Fortunately, Lena was not a beginner driver. She quickly started the engine, pressed the gas, and began to drive the truck through the zombies. But just as they were about to reach the police station, she suddenly discovered that the brakes had stopped working, and the truck crashed directly into the police station, breaking the wall. Rama Apex, 11/11/2025, 10:39 a.m. Kadan, who was inside, was unlucky. His leg got stuck under the truck. Lena tried to reverse the truck, but suddenly saw a large number of zombies starting to enter through the broken door. Ashan quickly grabbed his gun and started shooting, but the zombies kept coming. Fortunately, Lena realized that the back door of the police station was still safe. She shouted to everyone, telling them to get out quickly from the back door. Ashan, fighting, started to retreat with his lover, but he forgot the mutated police chief who was locked in the cage. Poor Xiao Li had her hand cut off. Ashan's heart broke when he saw that, and he started shooting continuously until the zombies brought him down too. As he fell to the ground, a strange peace appeared on his face. He slowly put his hand in his pocket and took out the ring he intended to give to Xiao Li. A faint smile appeared on his lips. Then he gently closed his eyes and died. On the other side, Kadan's bullets ran out. He saw that all the zombies had entered inside and screamed, "Run, my sister!" But when he saw she wouldn't leave, Kadan, without hesitation, lit a firework because the truck next to him was leaking gasoline. Losange quickly took her son and escaped Eddie from the police station. As the zombies attacked Kadan, he threw the fireworks he had in his hand with force. The bright light that shot up into the sky split the darkness of the night, and the glow of the fireworks completely swallowed up the zombies around him. Lena and her group, the three, managed to successfully escape from the police station, and the motorcycles parked on the side of the road helped them too. But Losange's face was full of fear and despair. She realized that the zombies had bitten her in the last battle. In the final moments, Losange said goodbye to her son as she left him. At the same time, many zombies ran out from the flames. She screamed loudly and told them to run, then lit the fireworks in her hand. This time the plan worked, but it cost her her life. The next morning, Lena finally managed to leave the village safely with her grandson. But they didn't know that at the same time, the infected lab guard was also heading out of the village. The big client who was supposed to buy the pharmaceutical company in the big, bustling city was still wondering why he couldn't contact the owner of the company. But as soon as he looked at the table, he saw a whole empty box of the life-extending medicine. Clearly, the story of the zombie virus didn't end here. And that's the end of the movie. See you in a new summary, and thank you for watching.